Because, you know, people are going to say and or think what they want to say and or think anyway. And so the time we waste stressed out about what somebody who may or may not like us anyway is a waste of the time that God has blessed us with. Am I right about it this morning? So then, I've learned some things. Learned something. The other day talked to a friend of mine. Got a friend who is a veterinarian. Got a friend who is a veterinarian. And my friend told me this. He says that there is only one other living creature that has as much trouble getting away from stress as we do. And that creature is sheep. Sheep don't handle stress well. That's what my friend told me. My friend's a veterinarian. My friend told me, he said, sheep don't handle stress well. That's what my friend told me. My friend told me that for sheep to avoid stress, everything has to be just right. For sheep to avoid stress, everything has to be just right. In order for things to be just right, my friend told me that sheep have to have a shepherd. Sheep have to have shepherd. Sheep, I'm told, need a shepherd. For sheep need someone that can lead them and guide them. And I believe this is why David begins the 23rd Psalm by saying, the Lord is my shepherd. That's what David says. David says, the Lord is my God. Right there, stop right there, because that right there is enough to shout on the rest of the sermon. The Lord is the fact, deacons, that the Lord is. It seems that David has come to some conclusion and settled that whatever my lot may be, thou hast taught me to say, it is well with my soul. David said, the Lord is. But then David gets personal with it. David goes first person by using the pronoun my to talk about his relationship with the shepherd. David says, the Lord is my shepherd. In other words, I got something with God. I've got somebody that I can depend on. I got somebody, help me God, that I can believe in. I've got somebody this morning that I can lean on in good times and in bad times. The Lord is my shepherd. Now, why does David get so personal with it? Well, to understand this psalm, you have to know a little bit about Palestine and agriculture. In the summer, in ancient Palestine, sheep always run out of green grass and still water. It was a given. It was a fact of life that come summer, the sheep would be in want. And that's just the way it is with us sometimes, with life as sheep. There will be times when we are in want. I bet you I'm talking to somebody right now, and you're in need of some green grass and some still waters. You're in need of something to fill you and to sustain you and to keep you, because it's already summer in your life. It is summer, and you're in Palestine in your life. It's become summer on your job. It's become summer in your finances. It's become summer in your faith, and you need some green grass and some still waters. You need something to keep you and to fill you and to sustain you. And what we learn from studying the text is that in this 23rd Psalm, we learn that not any grass will do in sustaining and satisfying the sheep. Not any grass will do. Sheep have to have green grass. Bad grass was not good for the sheep's health. They had to have some green grass. Bad grass messed up the sheep's digestive system. So sheep have to have some green grass that comes from a good shepherd. And so the good shepherd would take his sheep to a place where they could find green grass and some still waters. They need green grass and some still water. The psalmist says that the shepherd leads his sheep beside still waters. Why? Because the shepherd knows that the sheep will not drink from troubled waters. Sheep will not drink from trouble. Sheep want to run away from trouble. Sheep will not drink from troubled waters. They're scared of water that is moving because sheep are not built to swim. Sheep can't swim because of the wool, all that wool. Can't swim because they got that heavy wool, and then they got those little legs. They can't, sheep can't swim. They top heavy, Lord have mercy. Their wool weighs them down and causes them to flip over, and when they flip over, guess what? They drown. But look, the shepherd knows this, and so the shepherd has a way of searching out still waters. And when the shepherd can't find still waters, the historians tell me that the shepherd will make some still waters. He'll block off a stream in order for the sheep to get in there and drink. And don't you know that God knows that you and I this morning, we need still waters? Oh my God, we need the still waters of God's mercy to make it through this world with everything that's going on in our lives, with the fast-paced waters of adversity and trouble that seems to find us at every turn. Aren't you glad to know that we have a God that can calm the raging seas? A God that can speak peace to the storm and declare, peace, be still. The Lord is my shepherd, and I shall not want. Now, for this relationship to work, the sheep have to learn to trust the shepherd. Sheep got to trust the shepherd. The sheep have to trust the shepherd. My God. Did I say that the sheep have to learn to trust that the shepherd knows what he is doing and where he is leading them to? So conversely, you and I have to learn to trust that God knows what we need and when we need it, and when the time is right, God will lead us to green grass and still waters.